Davisson.
Did you know that for every 7 teenagers, there's at least one that binge drinks? And every year, an average of 1,700 of those teens die. But still, 99 out of 100 parents believe that their teens would never drink. Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and most honored guests, our society has decided that the best way to save those lives is to prohibit alcohol consumption under the age of 21. However, we know from the 1920s that prohibition does not work. And outlawing moral gray areas such as this is at best an ineffective attempt to ease the symptoms rather than cure the disease. Our culture has shut down the avenues of communication between parents and their children. However, it is still every parent's responsibility to teach and guide their children's education to prepare them for everything that life has in store for them. I believe the best way to do that is to teach them by example while guiding their alcohol consumption as they learn through experience. I'd like to introduce you to my best friend, Shannon McDermott. At the time of this story, she's 14 years old with shoulder-length blonde hair. She often wore a pink shirt with black zebra stripes and had a smile that could light up any room. Shannon was an incredible artist, but most of all, she had an insatiable passion for photography. I loved spending time with Shannon. We would often go for drives and we would sing and dance to our favorite songs on the radio. But no matter what we did, we always had a great time because Shannon would never let anything ruin her day. And then one night, everything changed. New Year's Eve, 2009, Shannon's parents brought alcohol into their home for the first time. They had no clue that Shannon was even curious about alcohol. But she and her friend Mary decided to take this opportunity to sneak a water bottle filled with vodka into Shannon's room. I wasn't there, but I can imagine the conversation going something like, "Shannon, we did it. We finally got our hands on this magical elixir, this incredible potion that we've only been told is for adults only. That's too dangerous for us. But look at how much fun they're having. How bad could it be?" And after the bottle was finished, they decided to sneak out and go for a walk on the beach a few blocks away. At some point in the night, the alcohol overtook them. They passed out in the sand. Around 3 a.m, Mary woke up to the water at her feet. She tried to wake Shannon up, but she wouldn't budge. Shannon, we have to go." Still no response. So she tried to pull Shannon away from the water. She was too weak, too drunk. So she left to go find help. On the morning of January 1st, 2010, I woke up to a call from my friend Justin. He said to me, "Josiah, have you heard about Shannon? Last night after sneaking out and passing out on the beach, she disappeared. The police found her this morning. Josiah, she was floating face down 20 feet out into the ocean. She's gone, Josiah. Shannon's gone." She had fallen into a coma from alcohol poisoning. And while Mary was off getting help, she could do nothing but lie there as the tide came in further and pulled on her. And then with a final crash, like a footprint in the sand, her life was washed away. Shannon left a lasting footprint on my heart and the hearts of everyone that she met in her 14 years. 14 years is all she had. I, her family, and her friends will never get to see her succeed as a professional photographer. We'll never get to go to her wedding or watch her live the full and incredible life that I know was ahead of her. All of this was robbed from her and from us. My friends, will you be one of the 99 parents who continue to live in ignorance, believing that their children would never drink? Or will you learn from Shannon's story? Will you take action and reopen the gates to communication and teach your children and those around you about the dangers of binge drinking and how to drink responsibly, so that they too do not become a footprint in the sand, washed away by a crashing wave?